Hello friends, welcome to this lecture on broad network access. So this is the second characteristics of out of the five those essential characteristics which we studied. So in the first lecture we studied about the on-demand self-service. So in this lecture we are coming to the second characteristics which is broad network access. So let's study with the help of example that okay what does it actually mean and how it benefits both the cloud service provider and customers. So what is broad network access? So again, this definition is provided by the NIST and in very simple terms, which is easy to understand. So what does it say is that capabilities are available over the network and access through standard mechanisms that promote use by heterogeneous thin or thick client platforms, example, mobile phones, tablets, laptops, right? So in that case, it should provide a broad network access. What does it actually mean, right? So see, uh, whether you are using the AWS, Azure, or whatever type of cloud service or vendor, right? So NIST says, as per this characteristics, the cloud platform, whether it is AWS, Azure, or cloud vendors platform, should be accessible over the different platforms. It should not be limited to the common devices such as laptops or workstations, but this also includes your mobile phones, right, which we are using these days, your smartphones, thin clients, and so on. So, whatever the cloud platform is, so it should be accessible through the different platforms. Through the mobile, also, you should be able to manage your cloud platform. Similar way, we are able to manage the our platform. In case of traditional IT as well, we are able to manage our infrastructure with the help of a laptop or a workstation. You just need to log into the uh, your VPN or to the what do you say this your Zen desktop, and you are entering into the corporate network where you can manage your infra. So in the similar way, NIST says that you should look for broad network access, that whether the vendor has different types of access which they provide so that you can manage your infra through the different devices which are available apart from the traditional resources like laptops and a workstation. So just imagine these days that okay, if you are a cloud engineer or a cloud architect and you are just spending your holiday and you are just enjoying at the beach, at the same time you got a request that okay, there is some critical thing which you need to manage. You can just open up your smartphone and you can log into your Amazon console and or to the cloud console, and you can manage your infra from there. So really to provide all these things, cloud vendors are also working very hard, or they are providing all these characteristics to the different customers. So again, remember that okay, we need to remember these characteristics from both sides, because if as a customer I am having the different options available with me to access my cloud resources, it is always better for me that okay, whichever devices I am having handy at with me, available with me at any point of time, I should be able to manage my infrastructure like mobile phones, laptops, and workstations. So think from the case of service providers as well. So in case of service providers, the more devices or the more you can say the type of network or mechanisms you provide to the customers so that they can manage the infra, you'll be having a variety of customers who are not restricted to laptops or workstations to come to you to get the services. In that case, the more mechanisms you have, you'll get more customers and more money in return. So from both ways, we need to look that okay, how broad network access is helpful for the cloud service providers and the customers. So let's say if you want to just for your help or for you to understand better, so let's say if you have an Amazon account or an Azure client, you just go onto the Google Store, right? So you'll see that onto the Google Store, you'll find this AWS console. This is an app. You can open it up and with the same email ID, you can just open this app and you'll be able to manage your uh, Amazon Cloud with the help of this particular app and most of the services. So similarly, this Azure, Microsoft Azure is also having apps. Similarly, Alibaba Cloud or a Google Cloud, they're also having their apps through which you can log in and manage your infra. So in this way, all the service providers, they are providing, what they are doing is they are providing, by providing all these mechanisms like providing those apps and all those services, they are providing a broad network access. Means it they should provide various mechanisms to the customers, so they can then get the flexibility to log in and manage their cloud infra. So this is about the second characteristics. So this is it, my dear friends, in this lecture. So thank you for watching this lecture. We'll meet you in the next lecture.